All right, we're going early. Yes? Oh, that little echo. Okay, let me get rid of this thing. Yeah, right there. I think they'll be fine just like that. Right. So let me make sure this is good to go right here. I'm trying a new setup. I'm going to have the chat like right in front of me, and we'll see. Let's go for it. Ladies and gentlemen, live from the worldwide internet, Big Daddy Shin's proud to present Worldwide Wednesday. All right, thank you very much, everybody. So if you don't know who I am Big Daddy Shin representing Spring Valley Lake. And some people say like, oh, where's Spring Valley Lake? It sounds pretty cool and stuff. It's like, well, it's in Victorville. But you know what? It's home and it's awesome. All right. So if you guys judge me, yeah, whatever. So just so you wonder what Worldwide Wednesday is, this is the day where you guys, question and answer whatever. People want to know what's going on in my life. This is the day. Now, it started off being at 6 o'clock like once upon a time. And then, but later on, it was, what do you call it? 8 o'clock. And then today, I realized that I could have probably done it at 6 o'clock again, but then I kind of compromised, and I was uploading my videos for the last couple of days, and that's what it is, right? But anyways, let's get started. So anyways, first of all, I want to thank Noah for the hamburger today. So at my new school, yeah, thank you very much. So at my school, right, there's a culinary class, and then they actually make a cafe that the teachers could buy stuff and whatever, and then they're making really good food and whatever, right? I showed a couple of videos, but then today, like, he made a hamburger and he brought it over. I was like, oh my gosh, that thing was pretty amazing. Saved my life. But thanks a lot, dude. I appreciate it. So this Worldwide Wednesday is dedicated to you. I was going to sit up front like this, but I got self-conscious when I started looking at the thing. So one of my favorite kids, right, during one of my classes, and then, I made her, like, try to do, like, stuff with her ability. Go, okay, I think, she could do it really well. And it's pushing her to the limit, right? Just, come on, sing a song, whatever, right? And at the end, she's all, she had issue, whatever. And then, so, I'm ready to just give her the lecture about it, right? This is like in between classes, whatever. And then, I'm in like the serious mode. And all of a sudden, she just looks at me. She goes, oh my God, I didn't know your head was so big. I'm like, look, girl. Okay, yes, I have a big head. I get it, right? Okay, ha. I'm like up. But not the kid. I'm like the balloon head, right? I get it. Thank you very much. And she's all, no, I didn't mean like that. It's just, you just have a big head. It's like, okay, don't stop right now, But it's just like, oh my gosh. Okay, if I'm not self-conscious enough about it, yeah, well, thank you very much, student who is unnamed. But you know who you are if you happen to be watching. But if your friends are watching, yeah, make fun of her pretty much. Okay, but anyways, yeah, so a lot of things about the whole eating and stuff like that. It's like yesterday, I went to sleep underneath 300 pounds, 299.6 or something like that. It's pretty crazy. And then this morning, I woke up like at 296. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, this is amazing, right? So I realized that even though I'm eating popcorn at the movies and whatever, and then, I'll drink some soda here and there, eat some fries when the Angels win at McDonald's, or eat a bowl of pho, whatever, right? Well, my calorie intake is low. It's not that I'm doing it on purpose, okay? It's just a fact where I think I'm just adulting. Oh, and by the way, right before the show, that's 295. So I'm getting there. So yeah, pretty soon that student won't be able to say, oh wow, your head's big. Well, then again, okay, I get it. If I lose weight, maybe I'll lose some of my face fat, whatever. Yeah, I have no idea. It doesn't matter. But I just finished putting together that workout machine, and I'm super happy, right? So yeah, it was the first thing I had to try to accomplish, and put it together. And then when I put it together, I found out some of the parts were not working too properly. So I'm waiting for them to get it fixed. That's why, I mean, I'm not giving it a boo or a happy thing or whatever, but I'm waiting for the guy that I bought it from Facebook to fix my stuff. Well, let's give him a boo. All right. So anyways, the thing about the whole thing about the title today, adulting, okay? So many of you guys know I lived in an apartment for like 10 and a half years. Well, something like that. It's pretty ridiculous, right? And then, your rent. I mean, I paid over $72,000 in rent over the last like 11 years, at least, right? And then people say, oh, you got to buy a house today. You got to grow up. And then, when I'm 50 years old, I was able to, buy a house, right? Oh, yes, that's it. And then so now I'm chilling at the house. And then, thank God for friends like Harold the Handyman. And, I had to pay for a lot of different things. Credit card going through the roof, whatever, right? But I knew, okay, so what happens is you pay your last thing of your rent, and then when you do get into a new house, your mortgage payment, it's not the first of the month. It is the first of the month, but it's the first of next month. Something weird. I think you live there first and then you pay after, something like that. But anyways, today's September 1st. Today was the day of my first mortgage payment. Tracy, how's it going? Talking about me growing up. So, okay, so as my school district, they only pay 11 months out of the year. Okay, you get your full salary for 11 months. You're supposed to save up, and then so that 12th month, you don't have to do anything. Turns out that last month of August was the month I did not get paid. Right? So I'm paying all the stuff, whatever, and then all my money's going down the drain and, well, it's going in the house, right? And then, I knew September 1st was coming up, and then I'll get a paycheck, right, on the 31st, and I knew all my money's just going to go away. I'm going, oh, crap. I got to pay my mortgage, my gas bill, my electric bill, my internet bill, my phone bill, all this stuff, right? I figure, I'm just going to pay it on the 1st. And I'm freaking out, going, oh my gosh, what if I don't make this payment? What if I don't, whatever? Am I going to lose this? It's going to, I know, big boy now, Tracy. So I'm like, you know what? I could do this. It's not that bad, And then so today comes, I'm in school. And then it hit me. I don't even know who owns my loan. I'm like, oh, that was horrible. So I'm thinking, gosh, am I going to do the whole, the rent eviction thing, whatever, and just not pay it and just wait for them to kick me out of my house? No. So, eventually I got home and I found out that my lender, they sold the loan to somebody else, whatever. And then I found it in a really old email. Your stuff is due September 1st. And I go, holy crap. I don't want to get a late payment or, just bad first impressions, whatever. So, I was able to do it. And then, I knew it was going to be about $2,000, right? But then I'm like, oh, gosh, what's it going to be, right? And then so it turns out, I look at it, it's only it's less than $1,500. I'm like, holy crap. That's awesome because it's, because my rent was $1,175. So, $400 more. You're like, oh, okay, I can afford a house, whatever, right? And then so when I'm looking at the electric bill, okay, last month I paid $115 or something like that, right? And the thing is, I use electricity somewhat, right? And, every night I couldn't go to sleep unless I had these air fans on, whatever, right? And $127. I'm like, oh, that's not too bad, right? Then I look at the thing today. It's at my usage for the month and my estimated one for the next one. It's about $200. And I go, oh God, right? And then for the last 4 weeks in August, right? I've been away at school during the daytime. I'm thinking, gosh, if we go back to in-home learning and stuff like that, my electricity bill is going to go like crazy. I'm like, oh God, right? I was talking to my buddy, right? He lives down the street. He just got married, right? Congratulations, Dave. And then so he's telling me about like the electric bill stuff, whatever. And then how he saves money and stuff. But what happened is during his whole thing about the wedding and having his new wife move in and air conditioning on all the time, whatever, right? He said, "Yeah, dude, it might be like $500." I go, "Oh my gosh, $500." Which one would that be? Oh. Right? I'm just like, wow, that's a pretty big. It's like, okay, what do I want? Do I want air conditioning like that, or do I want a new RAV4 Prime so I won't have to spend money on gas, right? So I was just like, gosh. And then the gas company, I thought the gas you're supposed to pay every 2 months, right? My first gas bill was like $110. I'm like, how in the hell was my gas thing? I don't even use the stuff. I didn't even cook for a month. It's like, how in the heck, right? And they charged me some connection fees, all this BS thing for whatever. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to pay it. Because 2 months, not too bad, right? I get a bill today. I'm like, crap, I got to pay my gas bill. I open it up, $16. So I think the gas bill it didn't look too bad. I guess when it's like in the winter, I use the heater, then it's going to be pretty expensive, right? But then I was just wondering, gosh, which one was the bill for every 2 months? And I realized, oh, it was my trash bill for every 2 months. So just keeping track of these things, now I got to put a spreadsheet down and find out like exactly what I do. Because before it was easy, okay? First of the month, you pay your rent, and then everything else just, comes out of your credit card or whatever, and then pay that and just whatever. Save money here and there, right? But now I'm dealing with bigger numbers, right? And I'm just like, gosh, this is crazy. So right now I'm trying to figure it out, and then I feel better. I feel adulting-ish, right? I know that I'm thinking about all the money I'm saving from not going to Korean barbecue like every other day or, at least twice a week, right? And then just going out and eating steaks and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh. So now I realize, okay, I don't want to eat like that if I'm by myself. Because, for me, I don't care. I could just go to McDonald's, get a high C, and the fries if the Angels win. So go Angels. The Dodgers McDonald's special sucks. You buy something and you get a free 4-piece nuggets or something. What's that? Yeah, Greg. I need to go to Korean barbecue like soon, right? But the places up here, they're just not that good. Well, from what I hear, it could be fake news, but whatever, But what I do know is that like my mom, she gave me like these things for my birthday, fish and like the like these cucumber things, whatever, like the tempura stuff for whatever, right? And then I had to freeze it. So I started cooking it. Now, before what I used to do, I used to just get a pan and just freeze and just turn it up high and just throw it on the grill. That's it, right? Burn the heck out of it, or sometimes it doesn't like cook all the way and you eat it, you think it's hot, you bite in the middle, it's frozen. It's like, okay, I should just let it go. That's old me. New me, I get a better pan and I put like cooking oil in it, and then it starts to bubble, and then you put it on and it sizzles. I'm like, oh my gosh, how did I not do this before? So I'm like, I'm cooking this stuff and it tastes, it doesn't taste as good as my mom's, because when my mom makes it, it's fresh, right? Now, I have these noodles. It's called japchae. It's in my freezer as well. Now, these are these glass noodles that you eat at Korean restaurants and stuff, right? I'm salivating just thinking about it. But thinking it's frozen. And I have no idea how to cook it. She goes, yeah, you could probably put it in soup. I'm like, what soup? Do I just put water and just boil it like ramen, But she said, oh, when I come up there, then I'll cook it for you. Okay, great. But the thing is, I'm salivating now, right? I know, Mom. I'll figure out a way to. I'm not going to starve, Maybe by this weekend I'll be 290. It'd be awesome. But yeah, I'm starting to learn on those things. But the most important part of the adulting about the kitchen thing is I decided every night about 10 or 11. I will make sure everything started off as I started the day. Well, except my my bed because I don't even have blankets. But anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna get the if like right here, I have this glass of water right here, right? So at my old me, right, I would just have it here, drink the thing, and just even if I go back downstairs, I leave it up here, go to the bathroom, it's still right here, whatever, right? Now I'm gonna go and clean it. And then, like, if I eat food or stuff, or have trash, whatever, go straight outside. So, yeah, Tracy, you say have a glass of wine, but my problem is, I don't want to drink. Okay, I know I have younger kids watching my stuff, and yeah, in my 51 years of life, I had a drink or two. Okay, but it's like I realize I don't enjoy drinking by myself. Right? I mean, why? I have what? Am I going to laugh at myself? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I don't enjoy. I enjoy a soda more than a regular alcoholic drink or whatever. But I just yeah. I mean, if we all hang out, great. Let's throw down. That's fine. Okay. But yeah, that's me now. Hold on. Okay, so soda, all right? I actually don't drink that much soda anymore. I was talking to Kent, right? So I'm drinking a lot of water because A, it's free, okay? And then, yeah, I'm not being a cheapskate and stuff, but thing is, when it's hot like this, I'm always dehydrated. I just had to drink a lot of water. And, water, I have the filter for my refrigerator. But then Kent's the one that told me, yeah, drink it from the faucet. I'm like, what? That's horrible. He's like, oh, you LA people drinking your Evian, just drink the water. And I'm like, okay. And so what I realize is every glass that I drink like this is technically $1. So if I drink like 5 of them, that's $5. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm saving all that money, right? And then so when I'm when I'm doing that, I try to just do that. Now, if I see in the McDonald's app like Angels Win, and you get like free fries with purchase something, right? So then okay, I'll get a Diet Coke, 0 calories. I mean, so you have that and the fries, and then the thing that sucks, I don't do this on purpose and just eat that all day. That's it, right? It's just because I just forget about eating now, right? I don't know. I'm just forgetting things these days, right? But then when I know and I'm conscious that I didn't eat much all day, I'll drink a regular Coke because I need the sugar. I need the calories on that one because it's like, I don't know. Like when I moved the weight equipment upstairs, I thought I was going to faint. I was getting dizzy. I'm like, wait a minute, this is only 50 pounds. This is horrible. I'm turning into like a weakling. It's horrible. Yes, Greg. Spring Valley Tap, it is good, right? I guess that's what they call it, Spring Valley. Too bad it's a man-made lake. Okay, I know. I got to get the cheap laughs whenever I can, right? So, yeah. So I'm doing that. And then also in the mail, I'm looking for like coupons, okay? Because when I started eating out a lot, like when I first moved here, right? Remember the whole cockroach story, right? So I realized each meal I was eating was like 15 to 20 bucks. I'm like, wow, that's pretty big. And then I'd go to In-N-Out because it's so cheap, number 2 with extra onions and extra tomato, chopped chilies, fries light, and a large Coke. $7.70, please. Yes, it's really $7.70. Our tax rate's kind of weird, but I feel ashamed that I know that it costs $7.70, but it's like it's so cheap, right? But anyways, I was in my we have this like post office where you get your mail on PO boxes, right? So on your Amazon, you have to put your regular address and your Amazon, and it's like lottery on which one it goes to, right? Yeah. So, hey, Tracy, I didn't even get to the good stuff. So I went to the mail room, and then they have all the coupons and stuff like this too, right? I look at in there, Carl's Jr. I didn't eat Carl's Jr. forever, right? I mean, I don't know why, but I just don't, right? And then I saw like the Yoshinoya coupons. I said whatever, right? But then I come across the Del Taco coupon, and it said, "Oh, it's $1 this, buy one get one free." I go, "Oh my gosh, okay." So I went to the Del Taco that's kind of down the streets in this gas station, and I met some chick named Emma there, right? And then, yeah, so I go through the drive-through, right? And then, oh, and Alejandro's over there too. What's up if you ever see my video? So, yeah, I use one coupon, like get a taco and, do buy one, go one free. And then it's like $1. I'm going, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And then I go for the breakfast burrito thing. It's like buy one, get one free, whatever. And they're only $1. So it's like for the bacon one, it's like $1.60 or something. And then you get 2 of them for that. And I'm driving in the morning, eating those 2 things, drinking some water, and go, oh my gosh, this is the greatest breakfast, right? But I'm like, damn it. I mean, dang it. Where is it? There you go. I'm like, dang it. Why didn't I get the coupons from the other? Okay, so in the post office, the box area, right? There's 2 big trash cans. Everyone just throws their junk mail there, right? I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I should just get their coupons next time, right? But the thing is, I don't go every day. So sometimes I go on the day, it comes a couple days, right? Anyways, I told myself next time I go and there's the coupons there, okay, I'm going diving, okay? So I go today, right? And then I figure, okay, maybe I'm going to find my mortgage where I'm going to pay my house, right? And I go, and then I go, oh, wow, there's Wendy's, there's Wiener Schnitzel. I'm like, oh, gosh, free corn, or no, $1 corn dog, whatever, right? I'm just thinking, oh, my gosh, thinking fat dude mentality. And then all of a sudden, just over the horizon, you see it. Oh, give me a home, right? The Del Taco flowers in there. I'm like, yes, okay. So I have my gas bill. I have some other payment stuff. I have some government stuff. All these envelopes, and then I had the mail from the person before me. That was like in these fingers, and I had all the stuff right here. So I'm going through stuff, throw it away. I'm like, yes, I got the stuff. So I'm going through the trash can now. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get these coupons. I'm going to get at least 10 of them, right? Looking through it. And then I realized there's an older mailer, okay? So I couldn't find it. I found 3. And then okay, I left. And then when I looked at my mail, I had 3 Del Taco coupons. And then I had the mail from the old house, the whoever lived there. I go, oh, shoot. What I did, I threw away my mail, and I was pissed. So I go in there, and then I'm going through the whole thing. Thank God people didn't have like food or stuff. It was just coupons. But I'm sorting through all this mail, right? And I'm digging because I dug for the other ones, right? And then before I was nonchalant about it, but now I remember the gas bill was in there. I'm going, holy crap. I mean, yeah, it was that $16 gas bill, but I didn't know, right? I didn't open it. And then the government things, I'm like, oh gosh, and my recall ballot for LA County, how am I going to vote there? I don't know. And then so I'm digging it, and then all of a sudden, this post office became the busiest place ever, right? Everybody's going in there, getting their stuff. I'm this new guy digging through the trash, going, wow, hey, welcome to the neighborhood, right? Thank God it wasn't that whole Costco thing, the Chris Costco, whenever I go and look like crap and then I meet some chick, right? This one, I didn't even pay attention. I was so ashamed that I was digging in this trash can for Del Taco coupons. Well, actually not the Del Taco coupons. I'm digging in for mail that I stupidly put in there, and I took out the wrong mail. So after about 15 minutes, seeing all these families come in, I mean, I saw some girls come in, some dudes, whatever. Maybe they're together. Who knows? What I do know is they're not with me. So then I'm like, oh, okay, fine. Got it. Happy. I go outside and I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll try my luck. I'll see if my favorite cashier at the liquor store is over there. I go there. It's some dude. But you know, I'm thirsty AF, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just get a Gatorade. So I bought a Gatorade, $1.50, and drank it, right? And so now, you know, it's time like, okay, do I go and eat something? Oh, you know what? I could go home. I got to pay my bills. I had to figure out where in the hell I'm going to pay my mortgage, right? And I think that's a little bit more important than me just going to eat. But then I thought, you know what? But I have these Del Taco coupons, right? And I'm looking at it. And then while I'm looking at the thing, I'm thinking like, shoot. You know the effort it was for me to get this to save $1.69? I'm like, screw these things. I'm going home. Hold on. I need chopstick. It's horrible. Okay. It was really bad. A lot of you guys know that I bite my nails, right? And then you bite it, just habit, and you just feel the extra skin. Sometimes you eat it. I get it, right? This one, I'm biting the dead skin off my lips. This is bad. Yeah, I know. Hey, Tracy and Greg, I know you guys are, you know, making your comments and stuff, but you know what? There are really amazing people up here. Okay. I know you guys are saying, hey, I know you just paid your first mortgage payment out of 360. Okay, 359 more to go, dude. I'm like, gosh, yes. For the people that don't know the math on that one, it is 29 years and 11 months. So thing is, I don't care what kind of people are up here. They're hot. So, you know, I mean, I'm meeting people. I'm still meeting people, and I'm excited about this stuff, you know? So it's like, I have no idea. I'll probably meet someone at church and say, oh yeah, mom. I know you're listening to this, mom. So one of my students, hey, what's up? What's up, Joanna? So, okay. I was a back to school night, right? And yeah, no, the people that know me, it wasn't that kind of back to school night. This one is like, you know, maybe like 10 people came. Okay, yeah. Maybe, okay, right? Okay, but anyway, so one of the moms was half Korean. And I go, oh, okay, awesome. And then she starts talking to me in Korean. It's like, sorry, I don't speak Korean. Yo puedo hablar en español. She's right. She didn't know what I was talking about. But anyways, so then she's talking about like, you know, her mom's over there with her and stuff like that. Oh my God. Yeah, because my mom's gonna come up here and you know all that kind of stuff, right? And then so it's a given. It's almost a given. If you're living with your mom and she's a little bit older, very good chance you're going to church, right? So then I go, oh, so what church is, you know, good over here? How many, I heard there's a pretty good one up here. Like, how many churches are up here? She goes, 29. I go, what? I didn't even think there's 29 Koreans in the high desert, right? And she's all, yeah, there's 29 up here. They're like, you know how one church gets there and then they split and then they split. I go, oh God. So it's like, you know, if they're all splitting, that means a lot of them are complaining, right? So it's not really a Korean church. It's more of a Karen church. Okay. Sorry. That was pretty bad. Oh my gosh, Tracy, you're so sacrilegious, I swear. I'm not even going to acknowledge that thing you said right there. But anyways, so I figure, you know what? Okay, all those golfers. See, okay, when I hang out in the backyard, I don't hang all the time, but, you know, on occasional, there's some Sundays or Saturdays, and you see those Korean golfers. I mean, they're not chicks in my range, right? They're like, you know, 40 or 30. No, I'm kidding. No, I mean, they look older than me. But then, you know, they'd probably be, you know, be friends with my mom or whatever. Who knows, right? But then you never know. They might have friends or daughters or single aunts or sisters or, you know, whatever, you know, but I have no idea, right? But that is my social life on Koreans in Spring Valley Lake, right? I know they're out there, right? It's just like, I don't know, Grunion Run. No, that's a bad one. I was thinking like the sand crabs, right? It's like you see the little holes in the sand and you dig and then they're there. That's how you know it, right? Oh, great. So my lip sync is off today. Is that right? Sorry, Blair. Hey, what is it? the Facebook people, is my lips synced or not? Is it off? No? Yes? Okay. Well, just imagine. Okay, good. Oh, Greg, it's off. Okay, I guess I got to fix the latency. I think what it is maybe I was playing Rocket League before this, and usually Rocket League screws up my computer. All right. Oh, okay. There we go. So on Facebook's good. YouTube, sorry, I don't know what's going on. All right. So thing is about the whole thing about dating, it doesn't really matter what ethnicity they are, really, right? Just as long as they don't have a wiener. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that, right? But yeah, Greg is telling me, half your age plus 7, it's perfect. Actually, it's not. It's not. Because I found out that when I get married, when I retire, I need to have a beneficiary, right? So thing is, the way the beneficiary works, they need to be similar to my age. Otherwise, I am screwed. Okay? So... Oh gosh, Johanna, don't read that comment that Tracy just did. So, so beneficiary, right? Like before, I used to think my pickup line would be like, "Hey, do you have insurance for the rest of your life? Do you want to go see a doctor? How about your eyes? They look like they need glasses." No, because teachers they get free health insurance and life insurance and health, life, and dental the rest of your life, right? It's like, oh, okay, you and your spouse, whatever, right? But no, nobody wants that. I'm like, what are you talking about, Shin? I'm thinking from it. No, I'm kidding. So, anyways, found out about this whole beneficiary thing. I found it out this year. I had no idea. Okay, so I knew that teachers. I'll talk about that in a second. So I knew that teachers, they have some pretty good retirement, right? So I guess what happens is every year, so you could retire when you reach your age and the years you work add up to 80. So in 5 years, oh gosh, in 4 years, I turned 55 and I worked 25 years. So that's 80. Okay. That's the earliest I could retire. And when I retire, I could get 2.4% of my highest year salary I make. Okay? So let's say you make $50,000. Okay? And, 2.4% a year for 25 years is, help me out, Greg. I don't know. Let's say $100,000. That's easier, right? 2.4% is, 50. I can't believe I never thought about this. 50. It's about 60% of that salary. Okay. So, okay, out of $50,000, you can make $30,000 a year for the rest of your life, right? And so every year you work after that. So if I work till 65, I can make an extra 24%. Right? So that means I would make about like 80% of my highest year salary. So if I made $50,000, I'd be making $40,000 for the rest of my life. Right? Pretty sweet payment. And then if I worked even more than that, like till I'm like 65 or 7, no. If I worked till like almost 70, I could get 100% salary, whatever. I don't want to work that long. And then so that's that. So you and your spouse can live happily ever after. But there's a kick. A beneficiary, when you die, they get it for the rest of their life. Oh. Yes. Oh, I'm like, wow, right? That's amazing. It's like, who wouldn't want to marry a teacher, right? Well, I'll tell you why. So what happens is your life expectancy, so if you're a male, right? They know that the women usually outlive the males, right? So I would have to marry somebody older than me just to get the same salary. If I marry somebody younger, let's say 5 years, they'll probably cut out maybe like, I don't know, 10% of my thing. So instead of getting 80%, I'd get 70%. And then if I marry someone like, even younger than that, just say 20 years younger than me, right? Then it'll probably go down to like 50% or something stupid, right? It's like, oh my gosh. That's why I can't like make my nephew my beneficiary, We're like 30 years apart, right? So then when I retire, I'd get like 10%, 20% of my salary a month so he could get hooked up after I die. F that, Nephew, you're on your own. Okay. Yes, Casal. Yeah, a little bit of latency, but I think it's because I'm uploading a video right now. So anyways, aside from that, adulting, I decided, hey, all my Disney stuff, gotta go. Except, okay? I have 4 Disney posters downstairs by my piano. Okay, The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and my Coco one, right? And then so the first 3, they're worth like, a couple $100. They're like the pre-advanced ones, whatever, right? One of my friends totally gave me crap. You got to just put that stuff out because you're what? Just a big baby. And I'm like, yeah. I bought these long time ago thinking when I buy a house, I'm hanging these things up. And it just happened that when I was at the apartment, I didn't think I was ever buying a house. I mean, LA prices ridiculous, right? But then now that I have a house, stuff goes up. But all these company D runs and everything, I realized I had a ton of Disney stuff, kind of like my friend Tracy out there, right? All this stuff that like, why do I have this thing? What's this? And then in my house, I realized it's a house. It's not small, but it's not big. I can't have like a bunch of museums and a bunch of stuff, whatever, on stuff I'm not even going to look at or whatever, right? So I figured, you know what? It's time to sell all this stuff. Like my Haunted Mansion statues and stuff like this. I mean, okay, let's face facts. I'm a single dude. What chick would totally like a dude that has a bunch of, Disney figurines and stuff around the house, right? Maybe a diehard Disney person. But I started going on some of these like things, and I'm meeting people who are extreme Disney fans, right? And then I'm seeing how they're like. Some are pretty cool and stuff, whatever. But it's just the obsession. It's kind of nuts, right? So yeah. So Blair asked me, hey, now that you have the annual pass, are you gonna go buy it? The magic key? I don't know. It's $1,400. Okay, that means it's like $112 a month, right? So in order to make it worth it, you got to go every month, once a month. Okay, and then so yeah, the $1,400 you have parking. So okay, maybe you go once every 2 months. All right, is that enough Disney for me? It probably is. I mean, going 2 days in a row with daughter number 2, Clarissa, right? That one, it kind of like it was great. It was one of the best times ever in Disney, right? But without a tram, and I had to walk around everywhere. But then again, I was over 300 pounds then, right? My back was hurting. I felt like a cripple. It totally sucked, right? And then I had to wear a mask. Now, thing is, if it was maskless, right? Like for sure, like guaranteed, okay, maybe I'd think about it. Because, I love me some drive down over there and then just go to Disneyland. Oh, okay, it's a small world, awesome, right? But now that I live up here, that drive sucks, okay? When I was at Bellflower and had to drive up here, okay, I was out of necessity. And no matter how much I hated it, I had to love it and even fake myself in my mind. You love this drive, right? But now that I'm, okay, I live like 20 minutes from my work now. But still, that's nothing. 20 minutes, that's just a little, John and Ken in the afternoon or, listen to, that liberal on KFI in the morning. So, when I drive, yeah, I just listen to it, get some of the news, go and do my stuff. And it's fine. But, yeah. Oh, God. Okay, so Greg is bringing up popcorn containers, okay? Popcorn buckets. Now, thing is, I'll go pick up a popcorn bucket for one of my friends if they really wanted one. Actually, one of my really good friends, teacher friends up here, is she collects popcorn buckets. But thing is, for me, I can't do that because they're just hanging out. I remember one time I had they had this special coffin sandwich holder at that place right by Haunted Mansion. You know, not Club 33, not Cafe Orleans. It was that buffet line thing or whatever. You know, that cafeteria style. So I got it. I'm thinking, oh wow, this is pretty cool. Anyways, it dropped behind my TV in my old apartment. It was there for no. It was like there for 7 years. 7 years. I'm like, this sucks. Why do I have this thing? I remember getting that Oogie, I guess his name, Oogie, that ghost. It looked like it was a pretty cool popcorn bucket at the time, right? About 5 years later, doesn't look as good because it has no purpose. I don't even eat popcorn, right? Well, lately I have been, but yeah. And then I got my Baymax drink holder. I'm like, okay, great. I love me some Baymax because that's if I was a Marvel superhero, I'd be Baymax. But yeah, it's over there. That thing, I found that thing underneath my sink, right? I think maybe a cockroach went in the thing too, but thing is, I don't know. I didn't have cockroach there. But I mean, whatever, right? I was just saying that just to lie, right? I know. People, you're a liar. No, I really did have cockroaches back then. I'm just saying it could have happened. Oh. Yeah. So, yeah. So the one that I thought was pretty cool though, they had a jack-o'-lantern Mickey one. That was actually pretty cool. Not the big ear, like a balloon, orange balloon Mickey Mouse thing. I'm not a big fan of those balloon ones, right? But this looked like an actual jack-o'-lantern. I'm like, okay. You know, when I have candy for my kids at school, whatever, they could just dig their hand, get diabetes, right? And then, if they don't eat it, then I eat it. I get diabetes, right? I'm like, great. I know it's a horrible joke. But the thing is, yeah, Halloween, I hate Halloween, okay? Remember that. I hate Halloween. But I'll give the kids a ton of candy because I know some of them can't trick-or-treat, and some of my fondest memories is from trick-or-treating and doing it. But even though I hate Halloween, I don't know. I'll talk about that later. You have 2 pumpkins. All you need is 1, right? You mean pumpkins. Thank you very much, right? Okay, so anyways, back to adulting. It's like I realized that, when I was in LA, Dodger season seats and, Six Flags pass, Disney pass, go to see musicals and, just living a life and just spending money all over time, right? But then that was before I decided to save for a house, right? So now that I actually saved for a house and bought it, and here I am, bought my first mortgage, whatever, right? Do I really miss 45 minutes getting out of Dodger Stadium, right? And then watching the fights. I mean, the Dodger fights when I'm going out. No. Or the people cutting me off. No. Wait. There you go, right? And then also, oh, okay. I got it. Yeah. 1 for each girl. I got it, right? And then, shoot. Who's calling me now? Dude. Hey, I gotta call you back. I'm doing the World Wide Web.
Oh, okay.
Hey, so yeah, special guest Harold. Yay! No, I'm kidding. I'll call you back. All right. So, oh, give me a hand. Hold on. Okay, so let me see what did you say? High desert. Tattoo carry biker chicks don't dig Disney Plus. Oh yeah. So, you know what, Eric? There are probably going to be some. I know the bikers, they like Pee Wee Herman, right? So if they like Pee Wee Herman, yeah. And it's funny too because today at school I wore my Clash of Clans, the Hog Rider shirt, and then my friend Rachel, she said, "Oh, I thought you didn't like motorcycles." And it's like, this is a video game, Maybe I'll go ride my tricycle out there and meet some of your friends. She's on, nope. That stuff is not going to fly. And I go, oh, okay. All right. Yes. So, no, Harold's not feeling too well. So that's why. But, we tried to play tag and stuff, like all this stuff with the house stuff. Yeah, I called him up. Yeah, it's my first time doing this. who am I paying my mortgage? And, so it's, yeah. So, thank goodness. So, anyways, that one, I still didn't wear shorts to school. So, I think in 4 weeks, I wore like slacks more than, well, okay, I guess it's what, 20 days, right? 20 years. Yeah, I wore slacks more than once a year. But, anyways, yeah, it's just, I don't want to wear shorts to school because, adulting. So if people are going to take me serious and if I become superintendent one day, I better look the part. But slacks and a hog rider shirt is probably not going to fly. So as I'm losing weight, you'll see my shirts and stuff start to change. So maybe I'll start wearing more polo shirts, more buttons, button-down shirts. Maybe wear like, a tie, right? Yeah, why not? Because, oh my gosh, I know. Here's the adulting thing. Okay, I'm going to come clean right now, okay? I mean, no pun intended, okay? People know I'm like one of the dirtiest dudes ever, okay? Not dirty like dirty mind, like, hey, little girl. No, it's not like that, right? It's like when I was in my apartment back then, it was small space. So if you have a goldfish and you win it from the fair, and it stays small because you leave it in a little bag or a little thing, whatever, and then dies, but it stays small. You get that same goldfish, you throw out there in the ocean, right? It's going to grow huge. Like koi fish, right? Many years, whatever. So now, when my world expanded, right? My aquarium got a little bit bigger, right? And I'm feeling like, see the stuff, it's spread out. That's why I knew that I couldn't leave the dirty stuff because if this place gets dirty, I'm screwed because I don't have a maid. I have a gardener, but I don't have a maid yet. So any maids out there, let me know. And yeah, tell me how much you charge. So anyways, my shower, huge, right? I mean, this one, it's like, I didn't like taking showers in my other place because, it's a small bathtub and like, you have the shower curtain and everything's just claustrophobic in there, right? And then, just when you go in, it wasn't good, right? So as I was doing the virtual academy, I would wake up in the morning, I'd do the thing, right? And then just over there and not worried about stuff, eat lunch, do the after school credit recovery, and then go take a walk, come back, and then just relax. And I realize, and I go to sleep, and I realize I didn't even take a shower, right? Okay, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Next day, yeah, same thing. Wake up in the morning, do the stuff, school, eat lunch, after school credit recovery, video game club, take my walk, go home. Oh, okay, I'm just going to rest. Okay, I'll just take a shower tomorrow, right? So on. And then so, there's days I go like, 3 days without showering. I'm like, oh my God, I was like a walking onion or something, right? And then I feel bad because I don't know how many of my friends or whatever would probably like, they didn't want to say anything because they probably felt sorry for me. It's like, look at this fat dude, like he smells like crap, and right? And he wants to get married, shit, right? Or not shaving or whatever, right? I mean, I'll talk crap about myself because you know what? That was me back then. But now, right? Hey, what's going on, Andrew? I see you, right? So now I put a shower thing. I mean, my shower is like almost as big as this room right here, right? And then I put the little shower caddy. And then, the little tension rod and stuff like this. And then, a place to put your razor. And then when I'm putting all the stuff away, I realize I have all this shaving cream. Like, it was probably like 5 years old. I didn't use shaving cream for a long time. I just put soap on and shave it and go. I didn't do it today because, I was lazy. And I take a shower before I go to sleep. So I had it in there. And then also there's a place for your toothbrush. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I didn't even think about ever brushing my teeth in the shower. But I'm like, F it. I bought this thing, put it in there. Put the toothpaste, all that stuff, right? So, and then I had a squeegee. Well, they had a squeegee in the thing, but I'm not going to use some other dude's squeegee. So it turns out that I had an old one for Bed Bath & Beyond, like from, I don't know how long this was. I didn't need a squeegee in my other shower. I mean, it was a shower curtain. So this one, it's all windows. And then so I'm like, oh, great, I have this. And then had suction cup thing. I stuck it against the wall, and it just dropped. That suction thing, dead. I'm like, crap. I don't want this thing. I want a new one. So then I was going to buy one for $20, right? Order from Amazon. But I was just thinking, Harold the handyman would say, dude, just use it. Figure out a way. And I'm thinking that in my mind. All right, cool. I found a hole in that shower thing where I put the squeegee in, cancel order from Amazon, save $20. Anyways, that night, I went inside that shower. And then, so I was taking the shower, started lathering up and everything. I just got the shaving cream, just went like this over, and the smell of the shaving cream. I'm like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. Then the blade starts, just take it out, just clean shaven, right? I'm feeling the sting, not the sting, but you shavers know what I'm talking about. It just feel refresh, right? I'm scrubbing my body, everything is just clean, whatever, right? No dirt noodles here, right? And then I got the toothbrush, put the thing on, just brush my teeth, right? And then just rinse my mouth out, feel the fresh on my head, everything clean. And as soon as I got out of that shower, oh my gosh, this was like the cleanest I ever was. Ever, right? Well, okay, maybe, right? But it was one of the most clean, and it was like, oh my gosh. This is what it feels like to really, really be clean, right? And then so it became a drug. So every day I'm like, brushing my teeth and stuff. I don't shave every day, but then it just feels so fresh, right? So now I'm addicted to that, right? And then it feels good. And then so I have this air suction thing. So as soon as I get upstairs, I turn that thing on, open the windows, so I don't have to use the air conditioning, right? It's sucking out the air. So as soon as I get in that shower, it is freezing, even though it's like 75 degrees outside, right? Open the window, try to sleep. I'm like, wow, awesome. Okay. Now, Hairless Wonder. That is me. Oh, yeah. Hey, so Greg, you're asking me about the free shaver I got. I have it, but it's like, I don't want to do it downstairs. I would do it outside, right? Like when I'm just chilling outside and then just shaving, all the little things go over. I would do it at school, but I don't know. I didn't use that thing for a while. I still gotta review this microphone that I got from them too. I'm like the worst reviewer. I mean, I'm a good reviewer, but then it's like, I don't just get the box and open it. When I got the microphone from these people. So what Greg's talking about is, I'm in this group, right, where you get free stuff from Amazon, right? You're a reviewer. So who wants this? And then you go, I do. Okay, here's the link. Order it, and then whatever, right? And then they order it for you. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I had like that back brace. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I am kind of fat for that, but it was pretty good, right? The bald head shaver, I thought it was a pretty good product. I really did. I used it to trim my nose hair, right? Yeah, I'm 51. Don't judge me. Okay. And then this last one was that karaoke microphone. But thing is, it's not going to be like this microphone right here, right? It has to be something purely like, I mean, I'm not going to do it in my house, right? Because we have all these different setups that we could do. So I got to do it at school. But thing is, I don't want to show up to school with this thing. It's going to suck. So that's why I'm like, oh, I just got to figure out and try it out, right? Hold on a second. What is this thing? Because my thing is weird right now. Yeah, Harold. They said that the voice doesn't sync on YouTube, but on Facebook it's there. Brian. What do you call it? What's up, Brian? I have your what is it called? That thing. That. Yeah. No, I know it's not synced. I know. So that's why on YouTube you just gotta use your imagination. Your compressor. Okay. So I have it for you. And also, yeah, your tools too. So also that weight bench. I know you wanted to buy my old weight bench, but I'll probably give you my new one for free if you want. Come on, get it. No, we'll make the switch. We'll figure it out someday. So, anyways, yeah, about just taking a shower and stuff. Great. Adulting, yay. Now, another thing too that I didn't think that I could live without are the like, okay, every night, okay, Steve-O, the electrician, totally helped me out, right? I'm gonna go like this. I'll talk like this so it doesn't look like it's synced or not, right? So what happened is in my house, yes, as soon as I got here, it looked haunted mansion-ish, right? It's like the old white paint stuff, but it's new white paint, but just the way they painted it looked like that. And then the fans, the ceiling fans, they had a light, and it wasn't that bright, but that was the only light of the rooms. So I go to my master bedroom, and it looks like haunted mansion, right? Steve-O comes over, and then he makes the lights look like, I don't know, Beverly Hills Hotel. You're like, oh my gosh, this is bright in here, right? But that's only good when the lights are on, okay? But when the lights are off, dark, pitch black, right? You don't know how many times I stub my foot going from my shower to my bed. I'm feeling refreshed like I told you. Yes, this is awesome. Gunk. Ow! I'm yelling because no one could hear me, right? Not even my neighbor. I hear their little dogs all the time, right? But they can't hear me when they go, right? So, yeah. Take what down? Oh, yeah, I know. So, Harold, I know I'm supposed to take it down. I was going to do it last weekend, but there's that fire. Okay, so it stubbed my toe like crazy. I figured, you know what? I need to get a nightlight, right? And then so I'm looking at the different things at Amazon. There's just so many stupid choices. I say stupid choices because I'm sitting there, and then I look, I'm shopping. Oh, look at this one. Oh, look at this one. Oh, look at this one. Which one should I get? Forget it. I'll wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow. Oh, I like this. Where is it? I'll wait till tomorrow. Wait. Tomorrow. Oh, stupid. I thought there's going to be echo on here. I guess not. Okay, but anyway, tomorrow. And then so it took me 2 weeks to order this stupid thing, right? And then finally I bought one. Okay, one of those motion sensor things, 4-pack. Because I went to Home Depot. They're like $10 each. I'm like, what? So I bought like 4 for $20 or $15. I forgot what it was. Right? Plug them in the wall. That night, and I got out of the shower, turned off that light, and I started walking to my bed. I'm like, wow, that's awesome, right? And then I'm lying in bed, shuts off, and then I get up really fast like this, turns on. So. Yes, I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so I was looking at the different places. I was thinking, yeah, that's all I need, just one in my room. But then it's like, I like how there's like more. So I'm thinking about buying like, I don't know, 10 of them, right? So I'm walking down the hallway, bathroom, go take a poo. No, yeah. Wow, Trace, that's awesome. I'm still on my first single water. I told myself I was going to talk until this water's gone. And thing is, I know some of my kids are tripping out, going like, dude, you don't talk like this in school. Or do you? Oh. So, more adulting. The whole, being responsible. And so it turns out that this is the first time in a very long time I actually have to do teacher duties. So in our school, they require you to do 13 hours of supervision. I hate this stuff. I never had to do it before, right? I think I had to do it, but I just didn't, right? But this one, they're pretty strict on it. Thing is, I have a show, right? And then that one should count for some of my stuff. I have one in fall and spring. They said, nope, you got to do your stuff, whatever. I'm like, ugh. And then so what they do is they go on seniority on teachers, okay? So all these other teachers, because I'm I'm probably the newest one, the newest hire. So all the teachers got to pick all their stuff. So I figured, oh, you know what? I'll go to homecoming. Nope, filled out. Oh, I'm go to the the Things Got Talent, the talent show. Nope, didn't get that either. They go, oh, all these different things. All the things that look pretty cool, gone. I'm going, shoot. So I just go straight to the end of the year, right? All of a sudden, I saw prom. I'm like, oh, I didn't go to prom for a very, very long time, right? In fact, no, I think I went to one prom when I was teaching at Fremont, but I went to maybe I went to homecoming too. I don't know, right? And then the ladies, oh yeah, well if you take your honey and stuff, I go, oh, so wait, if I take a date, do I get double hours? She's oh haha, you're so funny. No, it doesn't work that way. It's like yeah, because if it did, I'd probably bring two. So I don't know. So anyone wants to go to prom? Yeah, I have to go to prom. I have to go on the bus, right? Chaperone these kids all the way to LA or wherever they go. Go hang out, and then take the bus back. And my duties will almost be over because I need 3 more hours left, right? So then there's a movie night, and then so I'm gonna do it's like Wednesday outdoor movies at the school. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that's not too bad. I like movies. So Harold, I wouldn't mention that one because so and so is on here and he could see your comment. Brian, I'm not talking about you either. But I figure, that'd be pretty cool. So we go back to whole thing on Greg's hot high desert chicks, right? So who knows? If I have a prom, I mean it's like a dress up thing. Oh, by that time I should be 50 pounds lighter. And so people that are laughing at me right now, yeah, go ahead and laugh some more. Because I think when I started here, I was 310. And then today, I was 295. Tracy, I think you guys have a really good, well, I don't know. Your kids are all Catholic kids, and I think they're all nice and well behaved, right? And your football team's pretty good from what I hear, right? Our football team didn't win a game yet. And the people are pretty nice, but I'm sure a lot of these kids get down. So, Harold, she doesn't watch my stuff. They're all vacationing in, I don't know, Cancun or something. They're in Mexico. Go figure, right? Oh, well, I mean, but you guys played St. John Bosco. And then the free safety, right? That's my friend's kid. Yeah, his name is Peyton Woodyard. And the dude is number 20 ranked recruit in the country. 20th. He's a sophomore. He's 6'1" or 6'2", 180. And then so he's number 2 free safety in the country. So I'm like, all right. But anyways, yeah, those type of things, adulting. And then I'm making a lot more wiser decisions. You don't know how many times I actually drove and parked in different fast food or just regular restaurants, and I just turn around and just don't eat. Because I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to spend this much money. I have that frozen food at home that I could heat up, right? So, and then now when I moved here, I'm not playing Rocket League as much. I'm not hanging out in front of a computer all the time. Like here, I realize that I only turn this on Wednesdays and Fridays now, right? Because A, I'm usually not here on the weekends. And then B, I'm downstairs in my living room watching TV there. Now, I know that, wow, congratulations, Tracy. See, so you guys get all that kind of stuff. So up there in the high desert, we have really good food up here. So, yeah, that's about that. Oh, and for those keeping record, my hand is almost healed. Do you see that? I mean, it's not a scar or anything, but anyways, yeah. So, I mean, I wish the whole adulting thing would, and spending money that I don't have I wish it would have been more effective on me because I'm just waiting for, Amazon sales on TVs. So I want to buy like the biggest TV I could afford, right? I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't have any bed sheets right now or pillows, but I ordered from My Pillow. Yeah, I'm that guy, and it was a gift. Thank you. You know who you are out there, without putting people out, right? But anyways, yeah. So I don't know. All these different things. I'm at the point where everything else is just extra, right? Do I need 6 video cameras outside? Probably not, but I'm safer, right? So instead of a shotgun, I could just use a regular handgun now, right? Okay. But anyways, I think I'm about done, right? If anyone has a question, I can answer it. Anybody? Okay. So yes, adulting's great. This Friday, I'm gonna do a Disney show. I was gonna do it in Spanish, right? But a lot of my kids, they wanted me to sing Disney songs during thing. I go, oh, you just gotta watch my thing, whatever. So I go, okay, I guess I gotta do Disney show this weekend, unless I'm in Mexico. But anyways, it's about that time, everybody. I want to thank you for coming. It was a great day. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Yes, I want to thank Tracy, Greg, Brian, Johanna, Francis, Brian, Harold the Handyman, Eric, Awesome Guy, Simon, Electroplam, Blair, Keesaw, and Noah for that hamburger. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Hayden, I see you. Thanks for coming in this late. And most especially, thank you, Mom, for the frozen food so I can heat it up and eat it. See you Friday at 8. Happy trails to you till we meet